Brighten up those dark mornings. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter. Mornings at the Cabin.
Mornings at the Cabin, indeed, on your Tuesday morning. Wheeler, Ollie, and Lecter with you, as always. Minus 15 at about 7:01 in the a.m. It's dark, a little nippy, and I'm getting a massage today.
Lucky.
The only reason that's news is because I never do this for myself. I've gotten 2 professional massages in my entire life. Actually, 3 if you count the 10-minute one I knocked out at the Calgary airport.
How are those? I've always
Not
wondered.
bad.
Yeah?
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
sorry, pardon me. It was at the Edmonton airport, and
Yes.
she just grounded my shoulder for like 10 minutes, and that actually relieved what was going on. I couldn't move my shoulder very much, and there you go.
They removed your shoulder, and
That's right. She just ripped it right out of there,
Into that
beat
problem.
me about the head with it, and there it is.
Well, they got to work fast.
That's right. They only have 10 minutes.
Are you doing a relaxing massage or a beat the crap out of you massage?
I'm not sure yet. Sam Marriott is working on.
It's going to be a beat the crap out of you
good. I
massage.
love it. I can't wait. So we're doing 60 minutes at 9:30.
Yep.
To try not to fall asleep.
An Iron Man match, as they call it.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Why?
In professional wrestling.
Oh, 60 minutes?
60 minutes.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a long match.
No doubt.
I don't like your odds.
No, I don't like my odds either. She's very strong. What do we got coming up on the show this morning? Christmas music panel time. Once again, we'll pick out a nugget of Christmas music for you, and you can say ho, 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 or no, no, no. Yellowknife is the air show's coming back. There's a boat naming competition, and we're going to have a crack at that. We'll talk a little Nutcracker as well. Ollie's also here. Ollie, anything that we need to go in depth on this morning? Possibly the boat naming.
Yeah, why not?
All right, sounds good.
Boats.
Mornings at the Cabin, the podcast.
Mornings at the Cabin, that's right. We bring you all the latest news. You can catch that all on cabinradio.ca or during this show. Ollie's got all that for you with Emily and Sarah as well. Big news from yesterday. Well, I mean, it's not big news, but it's pretty cool. International Air Show is coming back next year in the summer. It was canceled. What?
No, I enjoy it. Will you rate all my news stories?
I will, yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to
3 out of 5 on this story of crack trafficking.
It's not big. It's it's big enough.
That's big news. It is big news. It's a big event. It was canceled in 2018, and it's coming back in 2020, and we got a little article there outlining what to expect. Top of the list, the snowbirds coming back. I love the snowbirds. It's wonderful. So the last time it was here, was it 2014 was the last time it was here, or 16? 16. Why was it canceled in 18?
Snowbirds couldn't come, and the fighter jet couldn't come. They couldn't make the dates work, so they just said, well, you know what, if we're not going to have the big things that people are really going to want to come see, then let's not.
I want to see a Twin Otter flight demonstration. I want to see what we can do.
Well, sometimes those timeshare dates don't work out, you know?
There you go. Those snowbirds,
that's right.
They just can't.
That's why you never
That's
invest in timeshares. Eek. So we got the snowbirds, the fighter jet, presumably, yes, it's the CF-188 Hornet, the CF-18 Hornet aircraft. Always a joy to see. Although, okay, I will say this. This is the thought I had last time. It was 2016. We were living in Northern Heights, and we heard the snowbirds flying overhead, practicing the day before. You basically got a free show because they do their run the day before, and then they do it. And this is maybe me being a little too sensitive. Maybe.
Snowflake.
A little bit. Snowflake for them snowbirds.
Go on.
And this is no disrespect to anybody who's in the military or anything like that at all. This is a bad press.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Here it
No,
comes.
okay, but this is the thought I had with the CF-18 Hornet flying overhead.
Pull that cord
and
over
the
there.
snowbirds, and the snowbirds flying overhead. I had a thought because at the time we were talking about Syria a lot. We were talking about Syrian refugees, and we talked about Middle Eastern refugees a ton. And coming into a new country, coming from a war-torn country, being used to hearing don't roll your eyes. This is the thought I had. This is all I always think. Like that it would be unnerving possibly for some people new to the country who were fleeing a country like that to be like, why are there planes flying overhead?
Yeah.
Yes, although I feel like if they were going to get unnerved, the Curtiss C-46 that Buffalo has, that sounds like the end of the world every time it goes overhead.
That's for WW2 veterans.
It's going to have long since.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You know, the one they flew in on.
I said that's why I prefaced it. Maybe I'm being too sensitive, but that was the
Because
thought I had.
that Buffalo one, like...
It's right. It's very loud, but it doesn't mean I don't want to see it. It just means that was for whatever reason that thought was in my head, and I'm sure there's someone calling me a snowflake right now, and I don't really give a damn. But that was the thought I had. I was like, it's really loud, and I imagine someone who was used to hearing that in obviously a very negative context would be like, that's not great.
Ollie might be not giving enough credit to refugees, too, because if you were a refugee and you saw a Buffalo airplane up there and you're just like, no, come on. This is not
have not updated their airports in a long old
This
time.
is not where this country is at.
This is not
sorry.
I'm sorry. That is too slow. Okay. But I'm still excited to see. I do love watching the snowbirds.
This actually raises a point I was thinking about only yesterday, which is the fact that it still looks super cool when you see one of the DC.
Of course,
C-46s just bumbling across town.
Yeah,
like not one person who invented any part of the DC-3 is still alive, and I think it's a testament to the design. Like whoever did that. In fact, those aircraft have now easily outlasted their creators.
And the mechanics. I mean, it's a testament to them, too. Like continuing to rebuild these aircraft year after year.
But those planes flew in the 40s. Anyone, first flew in the 40s. Anybody who had any part of really sort of leading the design on that
they're long gone.
Is long gone.
Yeah.
And the fact that the aircraft are still doing their thing, I think is a really cool tribute.
Absolutely.
To the people behind those planes.
Absolutely.
Which is on a tangent, I know, but I was only thinking of that yesterday.
Really.
Watching them bumble across the sky.
Bumble. There is no other adverb, is there?
Staggers across the sky, lilting from side to side.
Oh,
okay.
Well, that's sort of the closest thing we've got to steampunk.
That's very true.
That's true. That's true.
It's like, we could have a modern aircraft, but you know what? These do the job, and they look awesome. We're just going to keep these around.
It's fun to think about the creators of the original DC-3s and think, like, if they were here today, and seeing that thing fly through the sky, they'd probably be like, "Oh no, that should not be happening."
I imagine they'd be very proud. What's going on? How is that still aloft?
This can't be sanctioned.
That's right. I guess will there be more to come, like announcement wise, as to what we expect?
Yep. So they hope by mid-December to have the whole program booked in and ready to go.
I'm thinking SR-71 Blackbird. That's what I'm thinking. Let's have one of those.
Is that what you're thinking?
I hope so.
Okay.
Apparently, one of the counselors at this presentation
is a fighter pilot.
If only.
Oh.
No, as far as I'm aware, Robin Williams is not a fighter pilot. He was saying he'd seen an A-10 tank killer come up here.
Oh yeah.
Tank killer.
Yeah. The Warthog.
Jeez.
That's pretty cool.
That
was. I can't remember what year that was, but it must have been when I was in town. But that was. I remember hearing about that as well. I think. So Snowbird, CF-18, parachute team. We'll find out more in mid-December. Exciting times. August, right? August 11th and 12th. Is that right?
Close. July.
Augustus, Julius, whatever.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast. Hey, it was early. What do you want from us?
Wheeler and Lecter with you on your Tuesday morning. It's time for... I was going to say something else. It's time for the Christmas music panel here at Cabin Radio. Mornings at the Cabin's Christmas music panel. You get to choose ho, 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 or no, no, no. We select the song. You determine whether or not it's going to go into heavy rotation come December. That's right. We're 24 hours of Christmas music every day, all day, starting December 1st. We're not going to do that to you. That would be terrible. But we will start sneaking in some Christmas music here very, very soon. And you're going to have a say in some of the things we play. All right. What do we got for them?
I'm kind of interested, just before we get to it, in what you were going to say.
I don't want to tell you.
Okay. Oh, Melanson's already given it a no. We haven't even played the song yet.
This Patriots fan doesn't like Christmas music. It's almost as if he doesn't want to hear things over and over and over again that he's already heard, like the Pats win the Super Bowl, or the Pats are the greatest team ever, blah, or Bill Belichick is the blah, or Tom Brady is the blah.
Yeah, the Patriots are kind of like the Christmas music of the NFL.
Yeah,
they
nobody wants to hear about it, but every year it comes around.
Yeah, they show up on cue.
Yep.
Just take over, and it's just the same thing every year, like you said.
Yeah, same thing every year. It's annoying.
So Melanson, you really should be excited about this, because this means that your team is in the Super Bowl again, and no one else cares.
I'm honestly surprised that the Patriots have not come out with some sort of Christmas album.
That is shocking.
Tom Brady as Santa.
It's a Tom Brady Christmas.
Oh my God. Okay, I guess we're writing a football Christmas song.
All right.
What do we got?
Okay, so new entry from a band with possibly the most epic name I have ever heard of.
Uh-huh.
It's an old Christmas standard, and it's from their new holiday EP.
Ooh,
which
extended
is-
play.
Extended play.
Oh, all right.
Which is titled Into the Silent Night.
Oh, good Lord.
The band
Yes.
is For King and Country.
A little old school on that one. For King and Country.
And the song is Little Drummer Boy.
Do it.
It goes a little something like this.
I like the beginning.
Very Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait. Santa. Santa. Oh. All right. Well, that's where it should come in. Yeah. Let's do it again.
Hey!
Hey!
Our finest gifts we bring.
Let's get hard again. The beginning was great. Hey!
To lay before the king.
Hey!
So to honor him.
Hey!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, they don't even need our backup now.
So baby,
Hey!
I am a poor boy too.
Hey!
I have no gifts to bring.
Hey!
That's fit to give a king.
Well, lots of saying ho ho ho.
Shall I play for you? On my drum.
Wow. All right, we won't spoil the whole thing.
I don't even know what to say.
Imagine Dragons is right on. That was right on.
That is good stuff.
Imagine Dragons' Christmas album, Imagine Christmas.
No, For King and Country.
My goodness.
Little Drummer Boy off their new EP, Into the Silent Night.
Wow.
It doesn't get more epic than that.
It's pretty epic. Although I think Trans-Siberian Orchestra probably does a little bit more epic.
Yeah.
That does sound like Imagine Dragons.
Imagine those two together.
I can imagine an Imagine Dragons tribute band being called For King and Country. I really can.
Yeah, totally. Well, there you go. It's going to be up on the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.
Right, it's already got one vote for yes. It's already got one ho 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 from Melanson.
A converted ho ho
Right?
ho
He
from
said
a no.
And then he heard a bit of it, and he's like, you know what? Little Drummer Boy's the best.
He's
ho
on
ho
board.
ho. He's on board.
Okay.
All right, we'll put that up on the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page. You guys ho 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 or no. I think I know where I stand. I'm a little ho. No. Ho ho ho. Probably ho ho ho. I dig it a little bit, you know?
Scenes on the Cabin.
Guys are still trying to replace Giambi. I told you we can't do it. And we can't do it. Now, what we might be able to do is recreate him. Recreate him in the aggregate.
The what?
Giambi's on base percentage was .477. Damon's on base, .324. And Almeida's was .291. Add that up and you get...
Do you want me to speak?
When I point at you, yeah.
1092.
Divided by 3.
364.
That's what we're looking for. 3 ball players whose average OBP is...
364.
Wait, that doesn't look right. That doesn't come out right.
It's right, Artie.
Billy.
You got to carry the one.
Billy.
Scratch this out. Yeah,
Who's that?
that's Pete.
Does Pete really need to be here?
Yes, he does.
Scenes from the Cabin.
Know the movie? Submit your guess to mailbox@cabinradio.ca or send us a message on Facebook for your chance to win gift certificates to some awesome Yellowknife restaurants, including the Monkey Tree Pub and Steak Restaurant, the Woodyard Brewhouse and Eatery, Flavor Trader, Copperhouse Eatery and Lounge, or Javaroma. Listen to Cabin Radio every weekday to win, or download the Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
A former Yellowknifer is going to be playing for Team Canada at the Under-18 Women's World Hockey Championships in Bratislava. That's right. Annie King finally able to share the news. I found out a few weeks ago, apparently, but they were asked to keep these under wraps until she was able to share the news. She shared it with CBC, and they had that article up earlier today. Beautiful. That's awesome. She's 17 years old, moved to Saskatchewan 4 years ago to play for the Notre Dame Hounds, as a lot of kids from here do go south to get a bit more intensive hockey training. And apparently it's paying off, because now she's going to be playing for Team Canada at the U18 Women's World Hockey Championships. Pretty incredible stuff.
I'm sure, like any parents in minor hockey, her parents are probably like, thank God it's paying off.
Thank
because
goodness.
we paid enough.
Right? I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right? So many parents are like investing, especially when they invest in like these kind of hockey experiences. They're spending tons of money. But I mean, if it's paying off, then it's paying off. That's good.
And it's, I mean, the Notre Dame hockey program is, I mean,
it's renowned.
Yeah, NHL players. I think Brad Richards, Vince LeCavier both went there. Several other current and former NHL players. It is a fantastic program. And I've really, like you said, a couple former Yellowknifers as well that went through that program too. And I've really never heard anything but good things about that program. Of course, I had to hear it secondhand because I was not talented enough myself to be recruited.
Yeah, you played in the
Notre Dame.
in Manitoba Major Junior.
Yeah, not that class.
Not
though.
that class.
No,
that's fair enough.
Played against them.
You've got a hockey profile on that Internet Hockey database.
I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, right there,
stuff.
mingling with all the stars.
That's right.
Scott Letkeman.
Yeah, right on. She is over the top excited, of course, because what an incredible opportunity for her. I mean, after this, she's 17 years old, going to play at the Worlds, under-18s. The next is the under-20. Is there an under-20 Women's World, or is it after that, is it just the Women's World Championships?
I'm not actually sure.
Because, the World Juniors for men is under-20, right? 20 and under?
Yes.
Or it's the under-20 tournament, so this is the under-18. Is there? I'm not sure if there's an under-20, but after this, it becomes the World Championships for women, and Team Canada in bigger places. Maybe the Olympics. Who knows?
Well, and if she didn't already have, NCAA U.S. college scouts looking at her, then I think she might turn some heads, maybe introduce herself to a few scouts now. And man, does that ever pay off? Getting a full ride scholarship to play hockey?
Oh, baby.
That is not too bad.
Not too shabby at all. Has already played for Team Saskatchewan at a national level a couple of times, including at the National Women's Under-18 Championships in Manitoba earlier this month. And the tournament, the 2020 IIHF Under-18 Women's World Championship in Bratislava starts on December 26th, 2019. It goes till January 2nd. So it's the same time as the World Juniors.
Yeah.
But the World Juniors isn't under 20, right? It is. Because you can be 19.
19 and under.
19 and under. So under 20. They don't say 19 and under anymore. They say under 20.
Yes.
And they don't say 17 and under anymore. They say under 18.
You got it.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they don't call it midget anymore, Scott. Okay.
Imagine this situation, this basement activity. Annie has 2 older brothers and 4 younger brothers.
Yeah. Four younger siblings. So she's the middle of 7 kids. Enough to put a team out themselves.
Yeah.
With one spare. A line of 5, a goalie, and a spare.
That sounds like absolute chaos.
Absolutely. But I mean,
oh my God.
She said the brothers toughened her up.
Yeah.
And she gets a ton of support from her family, as you would. I'm sure a ton of support from Yellowknife. I've never met Annie. I'm not sure. I don't know who she is, but this is pretty awesome.
Can you imagine the basement mini sticks games?
Oh man.
Holy
God, elbows.
Oh,
just throwing bows.
She has line brawls.
And she's just dodging through everybody, going under people's legs, flipping around. And, oh my God! So excited for you, Annie. This is very incredible stuff. And what a tremendous opportunity. She does come home to work summers for the Shoot to Score hockey camps as well. So she's already giving back. She's already excelled at this sport and is already giving back in hockey camps for younger kids, which is great. This is exactly what you want to see. You want to see more women getting into hockey, and just more people getting into hockey in Yellowknife and progressing to more competitive leagues. This is awesome.
So obviously for Boxing Day, a hockey fan in general is always a very exciting day with the game 1 of the World Junior Tournament. But up here in Yellowknife, I think our attentions may be split.
That's right,
a little bit.
Absolutely.
Running exactly the same time the Women's Under-18 World Championship. Very exciting.
Part of the defending gold medal team. Love it. Wonderful stuff. Congratulations to Annie and all her family and fans.
The Mornings at the Cabin podcast.
Braving the obvious response, contest launches to named NWT vessel. Find the story at cabinradio.ca. Yes, someone has launched a contest to name a research vessel. Yes, it's in the NWT, and yes, we already know what you're thinking. This is from Ollie Williams, and you can catch him on the news, of course, and his dulcet tones on the lunch break news as well. Is that what it's called? Lunch break news?
The lunchtime news.
Lunchtime news.
Yes.
I like break better.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well.
Lunch break news. You know, breaking news, lunch break.
Oh, hey.
Synergy.
No, that's pretty good.
Right?
I hadn't thought of that.
Well,
Perhaps a rebranding
yeah.
of the
perhaps
lunchtime news show.
The lunch break news.
That's pretty good.
That's right.
I got to say.
Yeah. Thank you. That's what I call brunch.
Why didn't you say that before now?
I don't feel like my voice is heard. That's what I call brunch, lunch break.
Lunch break.
Yeah, it's just like between lunch and breakfast. I don't want to combine.
You lost me now.
Lunch break.
I was with you on the lunchtime news.
Okay, so we all know what happened a few years ago when the British Antarctic Survey asked people to name their vessel, and it became Bodie McBoatface because that's what we do. If you ask the internet to name things, it's just going to be the thing plus Mick plus the thing face.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you ask them to name a bridge, Bridgie McBridgeface. You ask them to name a baby, Baby McBabyface. Ask them to name a dog, you understand, Rufus. So we have asked now to to name a former Canadian Coast Guard vessel. Recently rescued from years of lying idle in Hay River, it's back in service, needs renaming, according to the Arctic Research Foundation. And they're putting it out to you guys, so you can get that information on cabinradio.ca. But Lecter, I wanted to put to you, what do we name this boat? Former Coast Guard vessel now. It was formerly known the Nahidic. It's docked in Yellowknife since last month. It's going to be it's got a maiden voyage in its new role involved 5 NWT youth working alongside researchers to study the Great Slave Lake. That is its new purpose. So there you go. That's all the information you get. It's a boat. It docked here last month, and it's going to be researching Great Slave Lake. It's down at the old Ptarmigan Air.
I'm not going to lie. I don't have a lot for this.
Come on.
I've been thinking. I've been really trying to think of a decent
Slavey
name for this.
McSlave face. No. Okay, we can't do that.
I mean, that's problematic.
That's right. It is.
We've had a number of comments on our Facebook page.
Really?
If we want to go through those.
Absolutely.
Former Yellowknifer Josh Long said that if NWTers choose Bodie McBoatface, I will be sorely disappointed by their creativity.
Josh, you're sorely disappointed in everything.
What a curmudgeon, right?
Curmudgeonly response.
Keating Smith said it's considered bad luck to change the name of a ship.
That's right. Well,
I did not know
it because,
that.
like Forrest Gump changed the name of his ship to the Jenny?
And
It's
look at
bad
the luck
luck.
he had.
It's bad luck
That was
not
pretty good,
to
actually.
name a boat. I think is the thing. I think you can change the name.
Oh, right.
I think it's bad luck just not to have one.
Right.
So we'll call it Nahidic for now. And then what do we got? Elon Boat Ship is another one.
Enough of the Elon Musk
Cabin
stuff.
McRadio Face. I'm already upset that it's called Elon Muskox. Like, do we
Right.
really need to name
No, we
something
don't-
after this guy?
We don't need to anoint this guy any further.
Oh, hey, Bob is a great name for a boat. There
Much
you go.
better than Sunk.
That's right.
A good
I mean,
point,
the-
Sasha.
the
and
NWT.
Terrierables.
It's a pretty good name. The NWT was almost named Bob. Or
Yeah.
none of it was, pardon me, none of it was also almost named Bob back in 96.
We've also got Sharon.
I like that.
I don't mind that.
Rebecca the Research Vessel.
It's a good name you can yell like when you're frustrated.
Sharon! Friend of Theodore the Tugboat. Oh, Ollie is going to weigh
Ollie's
in.
got something. Oh, boy.
Without
Here we
precisely
go.
knowing exactly what's going on.
It
with
was the
Ollie.
NWT that was nearly named Bob.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, did you say
that's
Yellowknife?
right. I said none of it.
Oh, none of it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. Yeah.
All right,
You
so
should
it
know
was the
that.
NWT. So I was right the first time.
It was a poll in 1996.
96. I said 96. And it
You
was-
should know
we were
that.
gonna
And it's
rename-
also
yeah,
like
that's right.
It's in the news story. If
That's
you
right.
want to read
I
it.
didn't read it all. Yeah, because it was Bob, Den and Day, or just keep
It's got to be Bob.
Northwest
It's gotta be,
Territories.
the choice for the boat has got to be Bob. What do boats do? They bob.
Yeah.
What's
Better than-
hilarious about the Northwest Territories renaming things? Bob. Hence, Bob.
So instead of Bodie McBoatface, Shippy McShipface.
Which is fun if you don't enunciate
That's
properly.
right. Shippy McShipface.
There is also a really
Ship
good,
face.
a slight variation of that with a little bit of local flavor.
There you go.
Sheppy.
Yeah,
McShipface.
Shippy McShipface. We're gonna
Shout out to Ryan Shepard.
Yeah, here's the unnecessary censoring. When you put this on the podcast later and we say Shippy McShipface, just censor it out.
Okay, will do.
Shippy McShipface.
Whoa!
Sorry. I did enunciate.
Jeez.
Put a P where the T was.
Coasty McGarderson. That's
Ollie,
pretty good.
before you
Ollie,
leave-
before you leave, a name,
Before you
please.
scurry off, you got any name suggestions?
That was a scurry.
Bob.
Bob,
Well,
come
that's-
on.
That's what someone else
No.
said.
Perfect.
No,
Come up
Bob.
with
I've
something
been
on
pushing
your
this
own.
in the newscast all morning.
Get off the
I'm
Bob.
not getting off it now.
All right.
Not getting off the Bob.
Not getting off that, Bob.
All right.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so apparently you can rename a boat as long as it has a renaming ceremony. You have
Okay.
a ceremony,
Okay.
right? Maybe
Yep.
smash a bottle of champagne on the hull,
Okay.
right? That's what you got to do.
Is that what you
when you're
do?
launching a boat? Mash it. That's right. I don't have a name for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I don't have anything here. I think people came up with great names. Nahidic face, which is also
Face.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you put the emphasis in different syllables.
That's
and
right.
That becomes fun too.
That is right.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep your suggestions coming because we apparently have
none.
nothing.
There we go.
Rebecca the Research Vessel.
I like that one. I like Rebecca the research.
Friend of Theodore Tugboat. Well, okay, so Jonathan Michel,
Boat.
I think, in my opinion, gets the top marks for creativity.
Fair enough.
It's something. It's a departure, at least from Bob or McFace.
McMuffin. The
McMuffin
McMuffin
face.
boat face. I don't know.
I like Rebecca the Research Vessel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to throw my support behind that one.
Also like Sheppy McShipface.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah, all right. Make sure you edit that.
Watch your language.
Yeah, sorry. And, of course, at the bottom end of this one, the Bismarck. Maybe not. How about Lil Titanic now? Lil apostrophe Titanic. A Lil Titan. All right. Keep those suggestions coming on the Cabin Radio NWT Facebook page. We want to name this boat, and we want to be responsible for it.
Thanks for listening. Check out more from the show at cabinradio.ca and by following the Mornings at the Cabin Facebook page.